What's up, YouTube? This is James coming at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Thursday morning now. You understand? I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm just up on the other side of midnight bringing this news to you that I got from the brother Jamal Bay and the sister Queen I Know Who I Am. Big shout out to both of them because I really appreciate them looking out for me and actually hipping me to these stories right here, you know, to use this content to bring to y'all. So again, shout out to both of you. And that's real. Well, it happened again. You know, here in this country, it's like I said before, it's getting to be, you know, a pastime, American pastime for some kind of mass shooting, you know. As it says here, 6 dead, including gunmen in Milwaukee shooting at Molson Coors facility in Miller Valley. All right. There's a 2-minute video right here. Let's check it out and see what it has to say.
Ellen, just now, late tonight, Milwaukee police tell us finally, hours later, all of the employees who were forced to hide out, hunker down, and in some way endure the horror of the shooting have finally been released. They're safe to go home. This as Milwaukee Coors executives tell us they are also here tonight and just beginning to identify the people who were killed here this afternoon. Inside the sprawling, iconic Milwaukee brewery, police got word of a disgruntled gunman on a shooting rampage.
They are really moving, they're trying to run this guy down. I can barely get a hold of anybody.
As police, firefighters, ambulances, and federal agents raced toward the complex, employees got an email to hunker in place. Police say the 51-year-old shooter had returned to work armed and aiming at former colleagues after he'd been fired this morning. By the time officers made it inside the brewery,
I do not have a sergeant here. I do have a police officer who just informed me that the shooter committed suicide.
They thought they were going to go to work, finish their day, and return to their families. They didn't. And tragically, they never will.
We're a family here at Molson Coors in Milwaukee, and this is an unthinkable tragedy for us.
Now, police are working their way building by building through the Molson Coors brewery.
We have several people we need to talk to, and we have to go through a roll call and identify who's missing.
As they try to identify who died at the hand of a colleague in a place that's employed Milwaukeeans for decades. Tonight, Milwaukee police say they will not be publicly releasing the identity of those 5 people who were killed this afternoon for at least 24 hours. They want to give those families time to grieve. Tonight, the mayor of Milwaukee said this brewery has been part of the Milwaukee community for 165 years, and today, he said, was its saddest day.
Wow. What a tragedy, you know? But this is what I got to say about that. You know, this is a message to anybody that likes to go to work fucking with people. You understand? If this is what you get off on doing, trying to make somebody else's job hard or get somebody in trouble behind, you know, agitating them, lying on them, you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. This is the moment you better start thinking for yourself to stop doing it, because people are tired. People getting. I'm not making excuses for folks that would do mass shootings. Don't get me wrong, you know. But the thing is this: you don't know what a person could be going through in their own personal lives. You understand, to where they're just right at the edge, and all it takes is for some asshole on the job to come and just push them over. Now, once you get a person to that point right there, and you staring down the barrel of a gun that person is aiming at you, ain't no need in begging for your life then and hollering, please don't, because you need to be thinking about that kind of shit while you on your little mission to piss somebody off or get somebody else fired. See? Now, this is sound advice for anyone that hears this video right here, see this video right here, and you know you guilty of doing this shit I'm talking about, you better stop. See, because folks are to the point now out here in society, they just don't give a damn. They don't fear fucking going to jail. They don't fear dying. That's just where we at in a society now. Okay? Now, to get into the story, as we know, 5 people, well, in Milwaukee, were killed in a mass shooting at the Molson Coors facility in Milwaukee. Wednesday afternoon, the gunman is also dead, Milwaukee police said. All 5 victims were employees of Molson Coors, police said. No member of the general public were involved in the incident. The victims will not be identified until their families have been notified, said Milwaukee Police Chief Alfonso Morales. Morales said the gunman was 51 years old. Well, 51-year-old man who had been fired earlier that day. Police believe he left work, got a gun, and then returned before opening fire on his colleagues. Fellow employees, that is. Okay? He was found dead in the facility of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. No other people were injured in the mass shooting, police said. Now, right there, dude had in his mind who he was going back to get. So, just maybe, you understand, these 5 who that he killed probably was involved in his termination. Who knows? Okay? He had this in mind. You know, I'm going back. I'm going to do this right here. See? You mess with my livelihood, then I'm going to mess with your livelihood. See? And again, I am not condoning mass shootings, you know, anywhere. You see? But hey, let's face it. You got assholes on the job that just, I'm telling you, they like pushing buttons. And they never seem to think that anybody will go this far. You just don't know. See? But to continue, this is a tragic day for our city. A tragic day for our state, said Milwaukee Mayor Barrett. Mayor Barrett said 5 families, 6 families actually are grieving and will be grieving because of the horrific act. The hearts of the people of Wisconsin go out to the folks who were murdered at Molson Coors this afternoon, said Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers. The First Lady and I will be praying tonight together over the lives that have been lost. Molson Coors changed its names from Miller Coors in 2019. Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes noted this is the 11th mass shooting in Wisconsin since 2004 and called on Americans to prevent it from happening again. I also want to issue a challenge because we shouldn't accept this. Barnes said, this is not the way that things should be. This is not the way that things should be, and we should never grow comfortable in the face of these repeated tragedies all across America, and especially right here at home. We have a duty to act. Okay? Well, then what y'all need to do is start training people to not agitate other folks on the job. That's where it starts. I'm telling you. That's where it starts right there. See? I know for a fact. I know, from a friend of mine. Y'all check this shit out. Now, he works, in maintenance. Building maintenance. You know what I mean? And all that. And this a security guard came out of nowhere and basically shut this room off that he's normally working, that he's normally works in. Okay? Just come out of nowhere and shut the room off. So what he did was actually call the contractor that she worked for and complain about the way, she's interfering with his ability to do his job. Guess what? They moved him out of the building because she lied and said that he was rifling through drawers and all that old kind of shit. And said she had a video of him doing, but she never produced a video. And he says, you said, and the reason why she never produced a video is simply because, she don't have no video to even back up what she said. She lied. See, now what she did was cause him some damages. See, shit like that. See, This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Now, why she did that, who knows? Well, this is my point. People like to go fucking with other folks on the job. That is a very dangerous thing to do. So if they really want to stop this kind of thing, they better start doing some conflict resolutions, seminars, for their employees. And not to be bullying, not to be just pissing people off. But to continue back to the story, President Donald Trump also addresses the mass shooting at the beginning of a press conference, addressing his administration plans to address the spread of novel coronavirus in America. Our hearts break for them and their loved ones, Trump said. We send our condolences. We will be with them, and it's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. So our hearts go out to the people of Wisconsin and the families. Thank you very much. I guess this is what he said, Orange Man said, in this little video clip right here. But just so, this don't run over too long, we ain't gonna play no videos other than one we just watched. This dude shady as fuck. Y'all look at this motherfucker right here. Look. This motherfucker is shady as fuck. Trump, you better watch your back, dude. Shit. I'm telling you, better watch your back. But I digress. In an email to employees, Molson Coors CEO Gavin Hatt said, there are no words to express the deep sadness many of us are feeling right now. I am on my way to Milwaukee now, because in the hours and days ahead, the most important thing is that we support and care for each other. He said the Milwaukee office will be closed for the remainder of the week, and the brewery will shut down for the time being as well, to ensure our people have time to cope with today's events. Milwaukee police officers received a call about an active shooter just after 2 p.m. and responded to the Molson Coors campus at the 35th Street and West State Street. The sprawling complex included a mix of corporate offices and brewing facilities. At least 600 people work at the complex. Employees were sent an email to shelter in place. It's a horrible, horrible day for employees here. A very rough day for anybody who is close to this situation, Mayor Barrett said. I bet it was. See? I bet it was. That's too bad. The ATF and FBI agents also responded to the scene to support city and county law enforcement. The Milwaukee County Medical Examiner Office appeared to have been called late, not early, to the scene, and it was apparent that not many people, if any, were being taken to area hospitals. Wow. And this is right here, just going over email or whatever, where it said this is an active situation at our Milwaukee facility, and we are working closely with the Milwaukee Police Department. Our top priority is our employees and, provide updates, conjunctions with the police as we are able. Man, that's just too bad. Several nearby schools were also locked down due to the shooting, which happened as the school day ended. Wow. Many of the company, including the executive leadership, were at the company's annual conference underway in Houston. The conference has now been canceled and people were flying back to Wisconsin Wednesday night. Ooh-wee. I tell you, man, that's too bad. You know what I mean? It's really too bad. Condolences to the people, the loved ones who lost, your family members, I don't know who this man was or what he was going through. I really don't know the situation at all. But I bet you one damn thing, I bet you somebody he did that, them people that he went back there for, those main 5, main 6, however many you want to call it, they did something that had something to do with his termination. You know what I mean? See, bullying starts in like, well, grade school or kindergarten and shit. You know, and it's like almost some adults never grow up. You know what I mean? They got this thing in them that they can do what the fuck they want to do to other people. You know, just spitefully, just do what the hell they want to do, and ain't got to suffer no kind of consequences for doing so. You know what I mean? That's basically what it boils down to. See? That's what it is. And a lot of people out here just ain't taking that kind of shit, even if it does cost them their freedom or their life. It's just not worth fucking with folks who ain't bothering you. It's that simple. You know? But y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember, people, to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.